Chapter number 4, Inspection, Inquiry, Investigation. Question knowledge. Question number 1. Provide various grounds on which the investigation is assigned to Serious Fraud Investigation Officer. किस ग्राउंड्स पे इन्वेस्टिगेशन SFIO को ट्रांसफ़र होगी? Answer. As per Section 212 of the Companies Act 2013, the central government may assign the investigation into affairs of a company to the SFIO on the basis of an opinion formed from the following. First, after the inspection of books of accounts or papers inquiry, the registrar shall submit a written report to the central government. The report may recommend the need for further investigation along with reasons in support. The central government, on receipt of such report, can order an investigation under SFIO. रजिस्ट्रार देगा सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को रिपोर्ट, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को रिपोर्ट मिलेगी तो वो SFIO को बोलेंगे कि आप इन्वेस्टिगेशन करो. द कंपनी में पास अ स्पेशल रेजोल्यूशन एंड कैन रिक्वेस्ट सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट टू इन्वेस्टिगेट इनटू अफेयर्स ऑफ द कंपनी. कंपनी में पास अ स्पेशल रेजोल्यूशन. द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट कैन ऑर्डर इन्वेस्टिगेशन अंडर SFIO इन पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट. पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट में भी कर सकते हैं. द डिपार्टमेंट सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एंड स्टेट गवर्नमेंट कैन रिक्वेस्ट फॉर इन्वेस्टिगेशन अंडर SFIO. 4 तरीके से कर सकते हैं. Discuss the powers of inspector into affairs related to companies. Answer number 2. Section number 219 states that if the inspector appointed under section 210, 212 or 213 to investigate into affairs of the company considers it necessary for the purpose of investigation to investigate, he can do the investigation of the affairs of other related companies or body corporate with the prior approval of central government. Holding or subsidiary company which is or has been at the relevant time being the company's subsidiary, holding or subsidiary and its holding company. So holding or subsidiary company, related party, deemed control, employment of company. इन 4 चीज़ों को आप चेक कर सकते हो with the prior approval of central government if there is any doubt. So related party which is or has been at the relevant time being managed by any person as a managing director or manager who is or was at the relevant time the managing director or the manager of the company. Deemed control, who directors comprises nominees of the company or is accustomed to act in accordance with the directions of the company or any of its directors, or in employment of company in case any person is or has at any relevant time been the company's managing director or manager or employee. The results of the investigation are relevant to the investigation of the affairs of the company for which he is appointed. तो 4 चीज़ों में हो सकती है. होल्डिंग, सब्सिडरी, रिलेटेड पार्टी, डीम्ड कंट्रोल, एम्प्लॉयमेंट ऑफ कंपनी. क्वेश्चन क्या था? इंस्पेक्शंस रिगार्डिंग इन्वेस्टिगेशन इनटू अफेयर्स ऑफ रिलेटेड कंपनीज. ठीक है. Third question. A group of creditors XYZ Limited makes a complaint to the Registrar of Companies Gujarat alleging that the management of the company is indulging in destruction and falsification of the accounting records of the company. The complainants request the registrar to take immediate step to seize the records of the company so that the management may not be allowed to tamper with the records. The complaint was received at 11 a.m. on 6th of June 2018 and the registrar has attempted to enter the premises of the company but been denied by the company due to not having order from special court. Is the contention of company being valid in terms of Companies Act 2013? 11 AM पे घुसने की कोशिश करी ना तो दैट्स अ बिजनेस आर, कुछ घुस तो सकता है. Section 209 of the Companies Act 2013 states that there has reasonable grounds to believe that the books of accounts and papers of the company or relating to the key managerial person or any director, auditor or company secretary in practice, if the company has not appointed a company secretary, are likely to be destroyed, mutilated, altered, falsified or secreted. He may, after obtaining an order from the special court for the seizure of such books and papers, after obtaining an order from special court for seizure of such books and papers, enter with such assistance as may be required and search the place where such books or papers are kept and seize such books and papers as he considers necessary, after allowing the company to take copies or extracts therefrom. According the above provisions, the registrar may enter, search and seize the books only after obtaining an order from special court. In the given scenario, the registrar has failed to obtain permission from the special court, so he is not authorized to enter the premises of the company and seize the books of accounts of XYZ Limited. Hence, the contention of XYZ Limited is valid in law. क्योंकि उसने स्पेशल कोर्ट से परमिशन नहीं लिया तो उसको नहीं घुसने दिया, तो सही किया कंपनी वालों ने, दिमाग था भाई. Question number 4. Mr. Atul is an employee of the company ABC Limited. An investigation is going on him under the provisions of Companies Act 2013. The company wants to terminate the employee on the ground of investigation is going against him. They have filed the application to tribunal for approval of termination. Company has not received any reply from the tribunal within 30 days of filing an application. The company consider it as deemed approval and terminated Mr. Atul. ऐसा थोड़ी होता है. Is the contention of the company being valid in law? What is remedy available to Mr. Atul? What is remedy available to Mr. Atul if reply of tribunal has been received within 30 days of application? Answer to question number 4 is the provisions of section 218 states that the company shall require to take approval of the tribunal before taking action against the employee if there is any pendency of any proceedings against any person concerned in the conduct and management of the affairs of the company. The company shall require approval in following circumstances: discharge or suspension of an employee, or punishment to an employee by dismissal, removal, reduction in rank or otherwise, or change in terms of employment to the disadvantage of employee. The tribunal shall notify its objection to the action proposed in writing. In case the company, other body, corporate or persons concerned does not receive the approval of the tribunal within 30 days of making its application, it may proceed to take action प्रपोज्ड अगेंस्ट द एम्प्लॉई. अच्छा, अगर कोई रिप्लाई नहीं आया ट्रिब्यूनल से 30 दिन के अंदर तो आप कर सकते हो. दैट मीन्स इट कैन बी कंसिडर्ड एज अ डीम्ड अप्रूवल बाय द ट्रिब्यूनल. अपील टू द अपीलेट ट्रिब्यूनल. इफ द कंपनी, अदर बॉडी, कॉर्पोरेट और पर्सन कंसर्न इज डिससेटिस्फाइड विद द ऑब्जेक्शन raised by the tribunal, it may within a period of 30 days of the receipt of the notice of objection refer an appeal to the appellate tribunal in such a manner and on payment of fees of ₹1000 as per the schedule of fees. पहली फीस दी है यहाँ पे, इससे पहले कहीं तक फीस नहीं बताई थी, 1000 रुपये लगेगी इसमें. द डिसीजन ऑफ द appellate ट्रिब्यूनल ऑन सच अपील शैल बी फाइनल एंड बाइंडिंग ऑन द ट्रिब्यूनल एंड ऑन द कंपनी. अदर बॉडी, कॉर्पोरेट और पर्सन कंसर्न सब पे बाइंडिंग होगा. येस, द टर्मिनेशन ऑफ मिस्टर अतुल मेड बाय द कंपनी इज टोटली वैलिड इन लॉ एंड कंपनी कैन डू सो बाय कंसिडरिंग डीम्ड अप्रूवल ऑफ ट्रिब्यूनल. मतलब कंपनी कर सकती है अगर 30 दिन में ट्रिब्यूनल ने रिप्लाई नहीं दिया तो दैट विल बी डीम्ड अप्रूवल. Second case, in this scenario, Mr. Atul has a remedy available, has not any remedy available. In this scenario, Atul के पास कोई remedy नहीं है. As per the provisions of the law, appeal to the appellate tribunal can be made only if the person is dissatisfied with the objection raised by tribunal. अच्छा, hence in this case the tribunal has not replied. Mr. Atul cannot refer an appeal to appellate tribunal. मतलब बंदा तभी अपील कर सकता है जब ऑर्डर आया हो ट्रिब्यूनल का. अपील कर सकता है अपीलेट ट्रिब्यूनल को ओनली व्हेन इफ़ द पर्सन इज डिससेटिस्फाइड द ऑब्जेक्शन. अगर ट्रिब्यूनल ने ऑब्जेक्शन रेज किया है और उससे आप डिससेटिस्फाइड, बट अगर ट्रिब्यूनल ने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया तो आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. और इसमें रिप्लाई नहीं किया तो मतलब एक्सेप्ट कर लिया, डीम्ड अप्रूवल है, तो उसमें उस केस में कुछ नहीं कर सकते. सिर्फ ऑब्जेक्शन के केस में अपील कर सकते हो. सी पार्ट. इन दिस केस मिस्टर अतुल कैन रिफर एन अपील टू अपीलेट ट्रिब्यूनल विद इन 30 days ऑफ द रिसीविंग लेटर ऑफ ऑब्जेक्शन. अगर ट्रिब्यूनल का ऑब्जेक्शन आता है तो क्या कर सकता है अतुल? अतुल ट्रिब्यूनल के पास जा सकता है, अपीलेट ट्रिब्यूनल के पास अपील कर सकता है 30 दिन के अंदर ऑफ रिसीविंग ऑफ लेटर ऑफ ऑब्जेक्शन रेज्ड बाय ट्रिब्यूनल एंड विद द पेमेंट ऑफ फीस ऑफ ₹1000 एज पर शेड्यूल ऑफ फीस. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. A group of shareholders of Messrs FMG Limited made a complaint to the concerned registrar of companies that the business of the company is being carried on for unlawful and fraudulent purposes and filed an application to inquire into the affairs of the company, referring to and analyzing the provisions of the Companies Act 2013. Decide first whether the ROC has the power to order an inquiry into the affairs of the company. ROC के पास पावर है क्या? If yes, state the procedure to be followed by the ROC. Whether the inquiry should be pursued by the ROC in case the complaint is withdrawn by the same group of shareholders subsequent to the order for inquiry. Fourth is whether the central government has the power to direct the ROC to carry out the inquiry. First, yes, the ROC has the power to order for an inquiry as he deems fit after providing the company a reasonable opportunity of being heard into the affairs of the company if he is satisfied on a representation made to him by any person that the business of a company is being carried on for a fraudulent as the ROC has the power to order for an inquiry as it deems fit after providing the company a reasonable opportunity of being heard into the affairs of the company if he is satisfied on a representation made to him by any person that the business of a company is being carried on for a fraudulent or unlawful purpose or not in compliance with the provisions of the Act, Section 206, subsection 4 of the Companies Act 2013. Second is procedure followed by ROC. The registrar may, after informing the company of the allegations made against it by a written order, call on the company to furnish in writing any information or explanation on matters specified in the order within such time as he may specify therein, and carry out such inquiry as he may deems fit after providing the company a reasonable opportunity of being heard. Third वाले का आंसर, the inquiry can be pursued by the ROC in case the complaint is withdrawn by the same group of shareholders subsequent to the order of inquiry in terms of 206 subsection 4. Yes, the central government may, if it is satisfied that the circumstances so warrant, direct the registrar for the purpose to carry out the inquiry under section 206 subsection 4.